Hey, my name is Heather Havenwood, and it is February 6th, 2018, and I'm actually I've been on the phone all day. It's 10 o'clock at night, and I want to talk to you about chatbots. I have been so focused on chatbots, I almost I actually haven't spent time on developing mine. I've been talking all day about it, nonstop, talking to huge people that have built businesses online. And, it's truly just inspiring. I just got off the phone with a guy who started a blog with $10. $10, and now he's making about $3 million a year from that blog and more, and lives in gorgeous Hawaii. He just showed me his entire property, and I'm going to get to interview him next week on my podcast, which I'm super excited about. But he's going to be doing chatbots. He's actually doing Facebook Live every single week to his audience, and he has a huge site and a huge following. And we asked him, of course, because we're doing chatbots, and we're talking about how the Facebook platform right now is really focused on helping people who are using bots and driving down their ad cost. We're talking to a couple clients right now, and we're finding that in just in the last week or two that their ad costs on Facebook have doubled. And so that means their customer acquisition cost has doubled. And that means that cuts into your profit. And that's a big deal. If you're in a media buyer and you actually go from, let's say, $10 a lead to $20 overnight, that totally throws off your entire metrics of your media buying, your back end, everything. So anyway, that's a whole other conversation. I'm going to get the opportunity to interview this guy, Mitch, and I'm super excited about it. And he was just sharing with me how he started this blog with $10 10 years ago. And he actually searched, how do I start a blog? And I asked him, are you doing media buying on Facebook? He said, no, I do a Facebook Live every single day. And they do about 1,600 or more articles every single month. Yeah, no kidding, right? So this is pretty impressive. And I actually have another client right now who her business is extremely successful in the 6 figures or more. And I asked her, are you doing media buying? And her answer was no. And I just want to put that out there, because a lot of times clients come to me and they just go, is it real? Is it too late? Am I too late to start a business? I'm always like, no, my gosh, you're kidding me. It's still like prime time to really start a business online. So just want to share that with you. I have been on the phone all day, nonstop, just talking to amazing business owners and entrepreneurs, starting businesses, growing businesses, focus a lot on chatbots and how they can really improve people's, here's what chatbots do. Let me just give you a rundown. The first thing is, people now see Facebook as two sites. There's Facebook and the news feed, and then there's Facebook Messenger. And stats are showing that people are on Messenger or messengers like Instagram Messenger, stuff like that. They're on messengers more than they are on the social media platform. It's actually crossed. It used to be like this. Now it's crossed. So I get on Messenger way more than I get on Facebook feed. Does that make sense? So that's one thing that's happening. And so therefore, Facebook has said already in first quarter 2018, hey, we are going to be punishing pretty much media buyers because we only have a limited number of inventory. So that inventory has kind of filled up. So what happens when you fill up the inventory? Just like real estate. When there's enough real estate, the price goes up. So that's number one. Number two, we're learning that, again, Facebook rewards behavior. And the behavior they want is they don't want you to send people outside of their community, outside of their world. They want people to keep in the world. So what we're learning is that if you do an ad to Facebook Messenger, i.e. your chatbot, and have a conversation, they're rewarding you for that currently. That could change. And driving your ad costs down or keeping them the same. That's what we're learning. The next piece of that is, because you're inside a Facebook community, the spam acts and things like that kind of go out to the wayside, which are the legal rules when you're dealing with email. Here's the point. The point is, the moment someone interacts with a chatbot, basically Facebook Messenger, they're automatically opted in. They don't have to say, do you want to opt in? Click. It's like once they have a conversation, they're opted into your bot. And so what that does for a direct response marketer or an email marketer or a business owner, it gives them permission to now broadcast to that customer, potential customer or buyer. So what that does then is gives you a whole nother leverage, because currently chatbots and Facebook Messenger are getting averaging 70 to 90% open rate. Huge. Okay. Even just to give you an example of that, open rates in email currently are depending between 10 and 20%. Okay. Then you have deliverability issues that drop off of that. The whole point of this is it's just so super powerful, chatbots and Facebook Messenger. So if you have an e-com business, if you're an author, you're a speaker, you're an information marketer, if you have a blog and you are in any way pushing content, pushing products or services, selling anything online, you need to have a chatbot, right? It's just where it's at. And the last thing is something really powerful that I had an opportunity to listen to Ryan Deiss yesterday. I was at the Digital Marketer headquarters. It was a sponsored event by Drift, which is a chat platform, new one. I had a great opportunity to sit there in front row seating of just having this great conversation. And he said something really powerful. He said, the companies that start and build a community are the ones that will thrive in 2018. So I leave you with that. So if you have an online business, e-commerce business, blog, community, I would say make sure you're adding that community component. And you, of course, use Facebook for that because they obviously have a really strong community component. And make sure you're integrating chatbots, and that is how you will thrive for 2018. So I'm Heather Havenwood. If you're interested in having a conversation with me or consult with me, I'd love to do that. You go to callwithheather.com and get on the phone with me, and we can have a conversation, see how I can help you with your exposure, visibility, profitability. That's what I do. Through consulting and or different services that I have, which one of them is, of course, building out chatbots. All right, everyone, this is Heather Havenwood, heatherhavenwood.com. Call with Heather. Bye.